more than anything, I loved writing. I loved art, and I loved the way it made me feel, and the way I could seem to put some words together. And, so I go to college for it, and I'm excited, and I'm young. Around the time about 23 after I graduate, I kind of start feeling lost, and I find this element in drugs and alcohol, and I don't feel so lost anymore. I don't feel so insecure. I don't even mind that I'm not writing anymore, or not doing anything with film. I don't mind that I'm kind of just existing. And what I wouldn't know at that time, what I couldn't see, is that this great dichotomy was forming inside me. I'm putting this element in drugs and alcohol, but I have this love for my mother, and it's slowly deteriorating. And it would take me in pieces. I just couldn't see it at the time. And by the time my father died at 26, I overdosed for the first time at his graveside. Time keeps marching on as it does, and I keep getting arrested. Now back here, I had all this love. I wanted to write, I wanted to create art, I wanted to make films, but then you just add 7 years to the deal, and I'm not the same human being anymore, and I'm angry. I'm angry with my father passing away. I'm angry at myself. I hate myself, but I'm not gonna put the drugs down. And it goes like that for a very long time. I have kids and I don't raise them. And I started abusing myself through drugs and alcohol, and I'm losing myself each year. And then my baby brother passes away, and I'm done. I'm done. From that point to the next 3 years, my addiction, it's a blur, and there is no me left. And it goes like that for a long time until the last 3 years of my life. I'm in my addiction. I'm walking around downtown Tulsa. I got a beard. I don't know what year it is. And my brother comes up to me on the streets, and he said, "Mom died overnight." And I keep going for a couple more weeks, and an old high school friend, someone that cared for me long ago, goes downtown Admiral in this motel I'm at, and I don't know what's going on. And she said, "You were beautiful in another life. You had hopes and dreams." She said, "Why don't you get help?" And I don't know why I said, "Okay, I don't." And next thing I know, I'm in a detox. Next thing I know, I'm at 12 and 12 in front of Marty V, who's in this congregation, and he talks about hurting. And I say, I recognize that pain. And a few days later, I'm in an auditorium. They have a guest speaker, and his name's Nathan Gormley. And I see him up there, and he's telling this testimony, what he's gone through, and he's so kind. And I lean over to a guy to my right who actually overdosed a month after treatment. I went to his funeral, and I said, I want to be around this guy. Maybe if I could get around this guy, things could be different for me. I want to be around Nathan, and I know one thing. The one thing that I could recognize after only even 30 days of sobriety is if I ever want to be around Nathan, if I ever want to have a friend like that, I got to stay clean. And that kindness that I saw up there, that goodness in him, that light, for an old broken person like myself, it stayed with me. And it's going to sound odd, but I start writing Nathan every day, poems. It was garbage at first, I hadn't done it in so long. And Nathan's writing kind things back, and what he must have thought, the guy 35 days sober writing poems to him. But he said kind things, and that kindness and Kayla's belief that I could do this, though the evidence suggested otherwise. Painting on these Walmart canvases with 50-cent paint, it's garbage. But I'm noticing something. Other people's kindness is starting to make me remember this thing that's way back here, this thing that I used to be. And next thing I know, it's 60 days I'm sober, then 90 days. And next thing I know, I moved to Broken Arrow so I could be closer to Nathan. And then we became friends, and I was 5 months sober. He pulls me to the side, and he said, I got an idea. Why don't you do this every single day? Why don't you write every single day? And maybe you should paint too every single day and see what comes of it. And next thing I know, I'm writing every single day. I'm writing when I hurt. I'm writing when I'm happy. I'm painting on Christmas. I'm writing when I feel alone. I'm writing, and then next thing I know, I'm praying. And next thing I know, these words are making me forgive myself in a way. And I'm going to meetings, and other people's kindness, it's infectious, and it makes me want to be kind. And it makes me want to love other people and to give love and be loved and have forgiveness for myself. And then I'm 9 months sober, and I've never been 9 months sober. And I noticed that I don't hurt so bad. So I keep painting. And people's kindness saved my life. And that's all I am. Just a guy that lost his way so bad and thought it would always be that way. And it was other people's love that taught me how to love myself, taught me how to forgive myself. without question, I don't make it with other people without their kindness and their love.